I'm at Dollar Tree right now. I'm gonna go shopping for Co's second birthday, y'all. Her birthday is in less than 3 hours, and I haven't done any shopping for it. We did get her cake yesterday from Sam's Club, and we got 2 fruit trays and a salad tray. She's only 2, so I'm trying not to be extra. We just had our wedding. We're having a baby shower next month. I still haven't started planning that. So yeah, come with me to organize my daughter's second birthday. So right away, I remembered that they carry balloons here. I'm gonna get some balloons and put them places. I low-key gotta look at the video of the venue that I took yesterday just to see the layout of everything and where I want to put stuff. And my goal is to spend no more than $20 today, so let me pull up those pictures right now. And yes, I'm back to the DJI. I feel like y'all like that better, and I kind of do too. It's more mobile, it's smaller, and it follows me. Yeah, so that's what the place looks like. Table over there, table right there. So let me see, I gotta get stuff for that table. 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 tables. There's a table in the middle. Then there's this bar area. There's those 2 chairs. There's this area. I'll kind of want to put balloons right there. So balloons. So they got this stuff, and she's turning 2, but I don't see a 2. They got this, but I'm not lighting 13 candles. I'm just not. So I'm trying to think, if I'm doing bluey, do that mean I gotta get orange and blue? Because she had pink last time. I think I'm gonna just go orange and blue and then cross my fingers that they got bluey stuff at Walmart. And if they don't, JCPenney, like please have some bluey stuff somewhere. Let me see. They got balloons. I'm not blowing up no balloons. They got that. I'm not getting none of that. I need to come on. Look at God. I'm getting that one. Because that was just sitting there. Look at God, bro. Oh, there's another one right here, too. Okay, there was 2 more. They just weren't on the rack. Thank goodness I was able to find that. I just got some bluey balloons. So that was like the only thing Dollar Tree had that was bluey. They didn't have like nothing else bluey. So me being me, I'm frustrated because I didn't let her pick out bluey, so why wouldn't I have bluey? And then I'm like, she about to be 2, so she remembers things, and I want her to be like bluey, because she know bluey and bingo. So I didn't want to just do pink like how I did last time and kind of cop out. But I don't know. I guess I'm getting a little bit frustrated because things aren't going according to plan. I thought I would be able to just get... They did have blue and orange plates and stuff at Dollar Tree, but I wanted bluey stuff, so I didn't... It's taking a little bit longer to do things than I thought, and I spent more time networking at that meeting because networking is always a plus. I kind of had forgot I still have to do Co's hair, and it's 1:57. Party starts at 4. So I'm trying to stay positive. My husband called me twice while I was out, and I keep saying all these times and they not accurate, and I'm kind of just like, my party vlogs, they kind of be a little bit stressful because I'm like, I'm not in this frequency of like shopping for this type of stuff all the time. But anyway, why these $2 balloons was $5, or the number 2 balloons, they was $5. I'm thinking these balloons about to be $1 each. Tell me why some of them was $2, some of them was $5. So I'm like, what, bro? Since when? Like, Dollar Tree is not the cheapest option no more. Anyway, I'm about to run into Walmart. I know they gotta have some bluey cup, or blue, I keep saying cups, bluey plates and some little silverware and stuff. And then I'm gonna see if they got any bluey shirts for us, and then I'm gonna go home. Like, I'm sorry, but I just didn't have it in me to do this elaborate thing. It ain't even no excuses. I just had a wedding 2 months ago, baby shower next month. Like, I need a minute. And so I'm like, basically, mommy doing the best I can with the capacity I have right now. I like to be prepared, and the smallest stuff is like throwing me off right now. So just basically, everybody stay out my way. Let me do what I want to do, and just don't talk to me right now. That's how I feel like. Let me get the stuff so I can do the thing, and then rest afterwards. Yeah. I just got home and I'm pretty tired. I didn't start sagging and all. But she really liked this bluey toy, so she wanted me to open it. And then after this, we're gonna take our baths and showers and go night-night. Do you have a phone? You have a phone. Is that a bluey phone? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's press okay. Press that. Aww. Look at all these bags that we gotta get through. We probably not gonna touch that till tomorrow. She got a lot of little gifts, and she got some diapers and stuff. We got a leftover pizza. We got some cake. I got some sandwiches from the meeting I had earlier. So I'm pretty confident to say that I don't have to cook tomorrow.
For all the prayers that they had done, because there were times where I had to thank my mom who prayed for me. Because I was in the club partying, my mom prayed for me. I was out there in the streets and the gangs, my mom prayed for me. I was out there getting in a lot of trouble growing up in life, but I had a mama who prayed for me. I just want to tell my mama, thank you for all your prayers. I want to tell grandma, thank you for the prayers of the righteous. Amen, amen. I need to get out of here. I want to tell my pastor, thank you for praying for me. I want to thank my church family who prayed for me. The point of the matter is we need to tell the Lord thank you. Paul said, present your request to God and thank him for all his good work he has done in your life, in your church, in your community.
I almost forgot I was vlogging for a second. But we had came to Lucky Steakhouse. And yeah, this is right after church. We going out to eat. I had stopped because I'm like, I gotta change your diaper, but she's not even wet. So don't gotta do that, lucky for me. But I just wanted to check in before we go in here, and you know how it be inside the restaurants, it be kind of loud and stuff. I did want to say though, today was my first time doing like photography shots at church because I joined the photography team, and I didn't realize it, but I'm the only female on the team. So everybody was like, we're glad to see a female on the team. So hey, that makes me feel kind of good, you know. Hopefully, well, definitely I'll get better because the leader has been teaching photography, or he taught for 30 years. So I'm definitely learning about f-stop, shutter speed, or shutter in iOS. So yeah, got me some coconut shrimp. I'm gonna dig into what we got right there. Did you get in? You're in there? Are you in your tent? You like it? I knew she would like it because I loved one of these when I was younger. Hey! What's in there? Wow. Hi. Hey. So yeah, I done let her open that. Deanna, let me shut the door. Deanna gonna come over here later today, but she needed to go get some clothes because she don't got school tomorrow. It's Monday, but she got like October recess, so I was like, okay. And her actual birthday is Tuesday on October 14th. Deanna didn't get to go to her party yesterday. Deanna has band competition. She's in marching band. So I was like, okay, well, since we still celebrating Cole's birthday basically all this weekend up until Tuesday, let's just go to the pumpkin patch. Because we've been trying to go to Flushing Farms. I don't know how to pause. Elena, cut that out. Last time we went to an apple orchard. This time we going to a pumpkin patch because I want to take pictures of Cole with the pumpkins. And I want to get some good fall pictures too. Tired, like, no, I'm not tired. I'm sleepy. Me and her about to take a nap. Little does she know. She knows she's sleepy. She's still up in that tent. She ain't even get out yet. I knew she would like it. Like, this stuff I picked her out is stuff like I know that she would like because I genuinely know my daughter. Y'all know how y'all just know y'all kids? It's just a really good feeling when you get them toys that they actually play with. Like, you done watch them over the years and you know what toys they push to the side and what toys like they actually dig into. So that's just been making me feel real like accomplished as a mom. I gotta catch some Z's. Good night, y'all. So I am at Chick-fil-A, but that's not what this is about. I just tried to take me, my daughter, and Deanna to Flushing Farms, which is like a pumpkin patch or like apple orchard or cider mill. I don't know what it is, but it's in that nature. And it was like 30 minutes away from my house, and we get there. Mind you, we only have about 45 minutes to stay because Deanna had band practice at 5:45 and we didn't get there until 4:22 because I had a 2-hour meeting today that I had forgot about until this morning. So I had to do my meeting. I had to also work for my other job. I had to do some readings this morning, and then I had to finish up some work after that meeting. So basically, long story short about that part of this segment is that I had a lot of remote work to do today, and I thought we was gonna be at the pumpkin patch by 11 or 12 in the afternoon. So that was poor planning on my end. Second, when we get there, it's a waiver that you got to fill out for yourself and your minors. Hold on.
Here you go, ma'am.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Do you mind checking the bag just to make sure everything is correct?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Fries, mac and cheese, burger. Yeah, that looks right to me.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Anyways, back to my story. We get there and we get to the line. It's hella bees in the front. It's a trash can. Like, it was just bees swarming the trash can. Even Chloe was in her stroller talking about shoo, shoo, shoo. Because it was so many bees. And we kept having to, like, you know, like, what's all these bees? So that kind of already made the experience a little bit like, And mind you, I was going to vlog eventually, like, when we got in. But I just wanted to make sure, like, we, you know, the first part was smooth. And it kind of just was a lot going on. We get up there. The lady in front of us didn't sign her waiver online, so she had to do it on a paper, which we have to wait for her to do that. Our waivers took about 10 minutes to sign because I wasn't... At the last apple orchard we went to, it wasn't no waiver. So I'm already irritated by that because I'm like, bruh, alright, come on. Took up 10 minutes. It's our turn. You know, she like, did you fill out the waivers? What are the names? I told her the 3 names. And then she's like, okay, that'd be $40. And I'm digging in my purse, like, finna get my wallet out. But when she said $40, I'm like, huh? Because I'm like, you know, huh? And she was like, that'd be $40. And then I thought for a second. Now, usually, I would just pay. Like, I'd be like, dang, that's expensive, then pay. But, like I said, we only had about like 50 minutes, 45 minutes. So I'm like, I'm not about to pay $40 plus buy donuts. Like, you know, I just, like I said, at the last place we went to, it was not no admission fee. It was only $5 per person to ride unlimited on the wagon. Like, no. So, going from paying $10 for wagon rides all day, unlimited time, to $40 just for like no. The math wasn't mathing, so now I know to check admission prices and all that before I go anywhere. That kind of taught me a big lesson. So I'm like, oh, sorry, like, we're gonna go. Like, I didn't know it was $40 just to get in. And so she was like, okay. And then I was like, well, do you have any donuts? And she was like, yeah. So she showed me the donuts to the side. And so I'm like, okay, at least we can get donuts. So it was like $8 for a half a dozen. So I got that. And luckily they were still warm. I thought they had been just sitting out, but no, they were still warm. So I buy the $8 half a dozen cinnamon donuts. And then I get to the car, I'm telling Deanna, like, sorry, we couldn't do it. I just feel like $40 was too much just for an admission when we have to rush our way through here anyways. Because we had to eat our donuts. We had to take pictures by pumpkins. It was a corn maze up in there. It was wagon rides up in there. Like, we was gonna take our time, but so I gave her the donuts to hold. I was like, ooh, and they still warm. That's a good thing. And then I handed it to her. Then I was about to put up like Cole's stroller, put Cole in the car and everything. Why Deanna dropped the donuts on the ground and they all fall out? So, you know, me being a parent, when it comes to stuff like that was genuinely accidents, I I try not to like really get mad and overreact. So I just was like, I just looked, and she went. This is not Deanna's first time dropping something. When we was at Outdoor Adventures for Labor Day, we had grilled some hot dogs. Oh no, that was not that time. It was another 4th of July. We had grilled some hot dogs, and she had dropped some on the ground off the plate, and she just looked at them. I don't know if that was Labor Day, or I feel like, no, that was definitely 4th of July. She just looked at him like, and we like, what you doing? Pick it up, like. But yeah, that's what she did this time. She dropped them on accident, and then she kind of just stood there in shock. And I'm just like, I'm hurrying up and picking them up, but she just standing there. So I'm like, I'm not trying to be mean. I don't want to be awkward, because I already just didn't pay that $40. It was her day off of school. It's a Monday. So I know she already feel bad about like wasting her day off of school, waiting for me to get done with work, just to go up there and not even get in. So I was like, girl, you clumsy. Cause like, this is her second time spilling food on the ground outside. She was like, I was like, you think if I take them up there, they gonna give us new ones? And then she didn't really say nothing. I was like, are you about to eat that? And she was like, all you gotta do is wipe it off, blow it off. And I was just like, okay. She was like, you don't want none? I'm like, I'm not about to eat that. Like, at Whole Foods, when somebody did something like that, we would just give them a brand new one, cause like customer service. But I was like, girl, I mean, shoot, she dropped them. I already am pissed. I'm like, bro, I'm going home. Keep the donuts. If you want to eat them, eat them. I really wanted donuts, but at the same time, I still got cake left over from Cole's party. I didn't need cider. I didn't need donuts and cake anyway. So I'm like, we're going home. And when we got there, Cole was sleeping. I took her out the car successfully. Then a boy and a girl walking past, he gonna yell and laugh really loud. That woke Cole up. So she had only been sleeping for freaking like 10 minutes, and that was her nap of the day. So that she even fell asleep again just now. But that had already made me mad. So it's like, y'all woke my baby up. It was bees. It's $40. She dropped the donuts. I'm just like, we going home, bro. I'm going home. And I still got more work to do after I get home. No, I'm going home. So I had wasted all that gas, wasted money on donuts, it was already a sunken cost. And I'm like, I should have followed my instincts, because the first apple orchard trip burnt me out really bad. I only came again a second time because Deanna really wanted to go. I was like, do you want to go to a pumpkin patch next time, or should we be done, because this was a lot? She was like, no, let's go. But my lesson was, check the admission fees, and if you don't have enough time, just don't go. Don't try to force something like that in 40 minutes. And don't hand Deanna the food if we outside. She off limits. If you watching this, Deanna, you're off limits from holding the food outside. I'm sorry, that was my last straw. But I know it was an accident. I'm not trying to be all mean, because she got band practice after that. So it's like, she still got to get up and go participate in that, and then go back to school tomorrow. So it was just a bit too much for me to handle. So I just was like, okay, I was gonna buy us some Chick-fil-A after that. Like, who had money to spend $40 on admission and buy Chick-fil-A afterwards? So I just, dropped her off, let her mom take her to practice, and then as you can see, I just stopped and got Chick-fil-A, and my Chick-fil-A meal, I got meals for me, my husband, and my baby. That was less than the admission at the pumpkin patch. Like, no way a pumpkin patch admission fee, bro. It would have been $48. No. Okay. I just left my prenatal appointment. I'm literally outside in the parking lot. And for some reason, I'd be forgetting to record in there. But I'll try to record some clips in my next appointment in a month or 3 weeks. But I have a meeting. Not too much. I have a meeting at 12 p.m. noon, and it's currently 10:55. So I have an hour to prep for it. So my plan is, since I'm about 30 minutes, a little over 30 minutes away from home, I'm just gonna find, or I've already found, I found the coffee shop out here that is aesthetic, and I want to go give it a try. 28 weeks and 3 days pregnant. I just had to do my glucose test. I am a research assistant at University of Michigan Ann Arbor, where I graduated from. This assistantship started, I think, in my sophomore year. I think. And I'm like, what, 2 years post-grad? So I just kind of like kept in touch with my supervisor, because she's still working on her dissertation. So as long as she's doing that, I'm going to be on the project. I don't see a reason to leave, you know. And I enjoy learning about the topic. It's about Black ownership and gentrification in Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston, South Carolina. And yeah, I have to do one more reading and finish up half of another. I had 3 in total, so I did 1.5 yesterday, and I'm gonna do 1.5 today, and do my mentorship meeting with my boss. And then I have work a little bit later today, but I just wanted to check in with y'all. But enough yapping. Let's clock back in when we get to the coffee shop. Am I really about to drive 40 minutes back home starving? No. Ain't no groceries at the crib. I made Post some spaghetti before I left, but I'm like, I can treat myself, right? So I see Q Double, like I was saying. They got a Q Double over here? My meal was like $8 and some change, and they were so generous. I'd be so happy when people make me happy because it's like, you did the right thing, thank you. I asked for a side of chips. Are you kidding me? That's how much chips I got. At the Qdoba in my city, they give you like a single serve chip size of chips. Like, let me see. They give you like a third of this in my city. And they're so good. I usually don't even order the queso on this side because I just dip this in my bowl. So I like to get a mini bowl. Well, yeah, I do. I gotta take some bites before I get on the road. Hold on, wait. I'm hot. Hold on. One of these days I gotta get a burrito because how am I about to drive and eat a bowl at the same time? Oh yeah. That's where they poked me at. They poked me right there. And she had to wiggle it around. She couldn't find the vein. That was about to make me cry. I was about to cry, get up and leave and say, like, forget all of this. Forget the glucose test. I don't care. I don't need attitude. Walk off. But then she was like, I can try the right arm. So she tried this arm and it worked right away. So let me actually go ahead and take that off because I had that on for too long. That's my bowl. Packed to the top. And I love that for me because now they always put it in these bowls. So I don't have to worry about it like spilling. But let me take the lid off. Or Qdoba better than Chipotle. I don't care. It just is. I'm trying to take a picture of the pico spilling down my arm. Whew, okay. I was so happy, bro. They just made me so happy. But anyways, I couldn't really talk in the coffee shop because the section I went to was like a quiet area. So I don't know if I decided, Jesus, man. I don't know if I decided to do a montage and talk over it, or if I'm gonna decide to insert clips while I'm talking right now. But I ate a little over half of my brownie. I ate a little over half of my muffin, blueberry muffin. It was alright. I was just really hungry, but it did have a lot of blueberries in the middle, which I appreciated. But I like the blueberry muffins from the cafes on Michigan's campus. They have the best blueberry muffins I've ever tasted in my life. So shout out to them. But no offense to the coffee shop I just went to. And I got their s'mores or their toasted marshmallow frappe. And they have a really good coffee taste, but their small was like large. Not a large, but it was like almost borderline medium. I can't drink all that. Like, I like my drink to be like that big. Theirs was like that big, which is go off because it was only like $5 and some change. So that wasn't that bad. I feel like I started to get a little bit jittery, but I also wanted to go to sleep at the same time. So I was like, let me set this down, focus on my work, which is unusual because I usually always finish my drinks, but you know, I didn't want to overly stuff myself and then be like super stuffed and feeling like a little weird while I'm like 40 minutes away from my house. I rate that place like, no, probably 10 out of 10, honestly. It was very aesthetically pleasing, very cozy. It had a lake outside. It was good sunlight. Like, that definitely recharged me. I'm glad I discovered that place. And it's October, so I'm glad I discovered it before it got cold outside, because I knew I would not have been out there. I even went outside for a little bit. 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend. But I got brisket on this. I used to get their chicken, but they be having too many fat pieces and they like steak and chicken. So if I don't get just a vegetarian bowl with no meat, I don't know. I tried their brisket, because brisket from here doesn't look like it has any fat pieces on it. It looks like it's just shredded up meat, so we'll see. Yeah, I like that better. I don't want to be chewing no fat pieces in my bowl. And yeah, pretty much I'm just about to eat this. Oh, happy birthday to Co. It's her official birthday today. Hey y'all, it's Thursday and right now I'm on the way to go return some things. The original plan was for us to be going to the Children's Museum today, because I said I was going to take Co at some point. But I kind of, got overstimulated. We put her big girl car seat in today, and while we were doing that, she had this like long temper tantrum, and then nothing was like really working to soothe her. So I just was like, change your plans. She doesn't even know we was about to go there anyway. And my husband had plans with his friends later, so if I did take her, it would have just been me. I'm in my 3rd trimester, so I really don't even have all that energy to just be exuding and wasting. Like, it has to be very intentional now. What? Okay, I'm supposed to go this way. But yeah, it's very, like, the stage of pregnancy that I'm in right now is very easy for me to get highly annoyed, very irritated. I am anemic during pregnancies, so that means I have low iron. I get very tired very easily, and it's not even just tired, it's like fatigue, like out of breath. Like, even washing dishes and cooking, I have to like sit down. So that just got a little bit too much for me. So I'm about to go focus on myself, because at the same time with me having this low energy, it's not like I can really just like sit there. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good sit there and watch videos on my phone, but I realized watching all them videos had me like anxious. So I'm honestly fasting from short form content for right now. I'm just focusing on like living in the real moment, creating my own content, and just posting regular content. But as far as like, it's a difference between doom scrolling and creating your own content. I'm still watching long form videos like this one on YouTube. I can still, get on Snapchat a little bit for like 5 minutes, but I get irritated too quickly, man. So what we're doing right now is I'm making a return to Coach. I did an unboxing for a vlog, but kind of got irritated and deleted the whole vlog. So, and it's like, what's the point? I'm gonna return it anyway. I had got the dusty pink city tote from the October first drop from Coach, and it came with this little black dot on the front, so I already was like, I'm straight. And it was tiny, but no. And then what else? It had barely any support to be $189. And I'm like, what? Like, my everyday black Michael Kors bag that I got from TJ Maxx was like $139, and that is like the most sturdiest bag I have. So to like pay $50 more for a bag with barely any structure to it, no. And then the bag was pink, but it was just like, I know the color says dusty pink, but it just was like very dull. Like, I get a mauve color, but it was like not even that. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We're returning her because my credit card bill was like really high this month, and we had to get the brakes replaced this month, and we had to split that bill of $500. So that kind of was just like, oh yeah, I'm not about to buy back and do brakes. You're going back. End of story. Then I also have some clothes to donate or get rid of, because I'm not sure. I be seeing those things on the side of the road that say donate, and I'm pretty sure they're really recycling this stuff. I could take my stuff to Goodwill, but I don't feel like interacting with nobody, so I just dump my stuff in that and call it a day. Let me know if anybody else does that too. So we gotta do that, and then the last thing I gotta do is Co's piggy bank got completely full, so I'm also gonna go to the credit union and deposit her change into her bank account that I've been growing. I add what I can in there so that, you know, when she's older, I'll be able to grow from that, or give it to her, or put it in a high yield savings account or a trust or something. None of that is set up yet. I just want to start by just putting money in an account. Simple. Yeah, so I feel really good about that little side mission that I got going on. But yeah, I pretty much made up 3 errands that I kind of, you know, at some point need to do. And I feel like it's definitely going to take my mind off of the chaos that I just experienced. Apparently you can make returns in Walgreens. I really didn't know that. Like FedEx returns, they usually just have me drop it off at the actual FedEx like location spot. But they said I can take it into Walgreens, so this is about to be a new experience for me. Let's see what they're talking about. That was real smooth. If I would have known it was that easy, I would have... No, I didn't know it was that easy. It's always that easy, no matter where you take it. Anyways, people be hating their jobs, and I understand. I really understand. Because I probably came off as so annoying up in there. And I said that because she was like, do you have your return label? I don't know what she's talking about. I don't have nothing but a QR code. And I never done it like this before. Like, they usually don't even ask all them questions. They tell me what to do. And I'm like, I have a QR code. And then she's like, oh. And then I looked around the box. And then, because I'm like, I know they said you had to, like, blur out the old sticker. And then she was like, is that the old one? I was like, yeah. She was like, that's what I was asking. It don't take what you was asking. We not there no more, so that doesn't matter anymore what you was asking. Like, anyway, so I'm alright. That got me. I just looked at her in the face, like, she not making eye contact. So I'm just looking at her like I can't even make eye contact with me anymore at that point. And I'm like, girl, whatever. Like, process my stuff so I can get up out of here. Like, anyway, that's taken care of. She said if FedEx hasn't came today, they gonna get it tomorrow. I'm like, cool. Honestly, cool. That little comment just like threw me off. Clearly I was confused. Like, now I know though. Shoot. Now I know. There's so many like let me get to my next destination. Yeah. Not my next destination literally being right across the street from where I was just at. LOL. But yeah, that's that thing I was talking about. It say reduce, reuse, and recycle. So I really think they just recycle your stuff rather than like donating it to people, which I don't really care. Why do I care? I don't need it anymore. Recycle, donate. I feel like thrift stores got a lot of stuff already anyway. So that's my bag. Right there. But yeah, I'm about to put that up in here. Get that out of my conscience. It be feeling so good to just get that one bag of clothes and shoes out of your mind. Like, I'm tired of seeing it. Okay. 2 out of 3 errands are ran. Now, to go put these coins into the bank. When I tell y'all them, y'all got me second guessing myself. Because why did I only get 27 views on my Vlogtober video? And that right there is why we're not doing it anymore. Like, I think somewhere in this vlog I was saying that this was the second Vlogtober. No. That was my vlog that I scrapped, actually. The vlog that I just said I got rid of, that was supposed to be my Vlogtober week 2. I ain't doing Vlogtober no more. I wasn't vlogging every day anyways. No way that y'all gave me 27 views. That's so discouraging. Like, that right there will make you want to quit YouTube. I'm not gonna cap. But I'm not gonna quit. I'm just gonna go back to my DJI and keep it rolling with the young mom diary videos that I be doing anyways. I feel like y'all like that better. But I just pulled up to my credit union and I'm going to deposit, let's see, her piggy bank. Ooh. What brought it to my attention is that I was putting coins in there and it wouldn't go in there no more because we also got bills up in here. And it's full. Like, do you see that? It only took like, how long? Maybe like a little over a year to fill this up. And the other day I had accidentally dropped it on the floor, so that part broke. So I think once I deposit this, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this away. And maybe buy a new one at some point, because that, I don't like the way that looks. Yeah, so this guy had like buckets of change and he jammed the machine, so I couldn't even do it. That's okay. I mean, what can I do? I mean, it has to be okay. I don't really feel like driving to another location, so I'm probably just gonna try again a different day. ... question mark. But I am going to deposit some cash into here so I don't spend it. I was thinking about getting a coffee, but I don't really want to drive on any other side of town today. So, just gonna go back home. I did get some tiramisu and some ice cream, so that'll suffice. I just have this coupon for like a less than a $3 16-ounce drink from Big B, but that doesn't expire till December. The ones I got recently were expiring very quick, but this one is for months. But let me go ahead and deposit this cash and close out the vlog. Yeah, so that's basically all I wanted to do today. The other things I gotta do is edit this vlog for one, and then I also have to cook some dinner, or else we're gonna go get something to eat, and I don't really want to do that today.